of the late, great Adam Yauk. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, so for this game, we need one word.
Can.
Hamster. Okay, so let's circle it a little bit. I looked in the cage and I saw no pet.
I looked at the dog and his face was wet.
I went to the store to get a new pet.
And then I looked over and I saw my girl Jet.
This show is gonna suck. How much you wanna bet?
Man, that is one smelly pet.
So guys, line up the shots because we're going to get slizzard.
Guess what, y'all? I saw that dope wizard.
I had to find chicken, but it got stuck in the gizzard.
I ate it anyway because I was stuck in a blizzard.
All right! I need 2 volunteers from the audience. You don't have to say a word. You're going to be on stage for all of like 10 seconds, and it's not embarrassing. And thank you, Sean. And I need 2 players on stage, please, as well. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Can I get one more volunteer from the audience? Some brave soul. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. Sean and Mike. Let's give it up for Sean and Mike. These guys are silly putty in your hands for the moment. All you need to do is pose them. If you take Matt, and you put his hand here, then he's going to leave it there. If you kick him in the foot like this, that foot will move out, and he will stay wherever you put him. So, Sean, if you would arrange Matthew, and if you would arrange Matt, that'd be great. Thank you very much.
Don't be shy.
Gentle. Let's hear it for our volunteer. Sean, you're all right. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna get you, George. I like your look, buddy. I'm gonna touch your trunk with mine.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
See?
Let's be friends.
Look at that.
Breathe. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make. So, just sing it out. Sing it out.
I am so beautiful.
You are, man. That pearl cream is working. Please, damn it.
I would look at you, but I'm too beautiful. I gotta keep my eyes on myself.
Wait, you didn't say that last night.
Breaker 19, I got a 1040 on the road, and he's going 49, 45, 49, 49, and hey, look, there's a pretty lady right there.
Hey, I see that pretty lady.
What should we do with that pretty lady?
Let's offer her a ride.
All right, we're going to roll.
Actually, on second thought, let's not.
Free.
All right, you ready for this?
I was born ready.
This is gonna be the best race of our lives.
All right, now we're going around the tree and back and through the yard with the big dog.
It's racing our minds, man.
Oh,
I have the worst headache. It's like there's little tiny dots.
Are they purpley and orange?
everywhere.
You know,
Sometimes they're purpley and
I
orange.
told
Sometimes
you
they're
when you eat
red.
ice cream
And
cone not to do it so fast. 'Cause then you
Gotta bring the energy toward us. I slept with your sister. Didn't want to tell you in this Rolfing class, but it was the only time.
I hear you saying you slept with my sister. And I'm at peace with that.
And
right.
We're gonna make 2 of the words.
All right, we got the squat. Ready? Oh!
That's good.
Man, how much you got on there?
About 10. Well,
Yeah, I got 15.
oh,
Who's the man now? Oh,
That's it, all right. All right, we're going to play a little game called Slideshow. If I can get these 2 chairs on stage, please. A little game called Slideshow. And for Slideshow, what we need from you is, let's have a relationship that 2 people can have. Any relationship between 2 individuals.
Dr. Patient.
Thank you, wonderful. Doctor-patient. Interesting relationship. I would also like to have, please, a geographical location. Anywhere in the world that is not in the state of Maryland.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. I heard Hawaii. I heard doctor-patient. Well, that is a bizarre coincidence because we have here 2 people who just got back from a trip to Hawaii. And they are going to share with us some of their experiences and some of their slides that they took on their trip to Hawaii. Feel like?
yeah. All right. Well, I'm so happy that you are all gathered here to see our slideshow. You must have seen that posting on Craigslist.
Yeah, so we had a great trip. It was more for treatment than anything, because I know you needed the help.
I do.
But
Work in progress.
Yep. We helped her out, but we also had some fun in Hawaii. So
Did have a little fun.
yeah. So we got some
Let's check
great.
out the slides.
Yeah, let's check out some slides.
All right. First slide.
So that's me right there with the beard, and I'm just I've shaved since then. That's me getting ready, for the first examination. Unfortunately, it was a barium enema.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me, it was like 3-4 days before I could walk after that. But I felt great.
Yeah, cleaned it right out.
Cleaned me right out. That was fantastic. Great opening to the weekend.
Yeah. Move on to the next slide.
Outside. This is, we did that Zumba
Yeah.
hour that everybody got involved with, but it really went awry.
As you can see, I was very excited about it.
The Latin beats were just pumping, and some people could hang and some people couldn't.
Yeah. As you can see, that guy down there, look at him, obviously. Yeah. So, next slide. So this is when we went to see that show on the tribal people there.
Yeah, they tried to get us involved in doing one of those dances, and that was a mistake for me. I was still having some trouble walking, and I could not do the moves.
Yeah, that is imperative acting. I'm not sure what that is, what they were trying to get us to do.
Yeah, it was a little embarrassing to be sure, but they had all that alcohol, so I really don't, remember how the night ended. But I know I woke up and there was some feathers and shells in my bed. I don't know. I took them home.
Yeah.
All right, next slide.
And this is our last night in Hawaii, and this is our group. We're partying and having a good time, and we're watching that show. Can you tell me about that show?
Yeah, we all were watching that show. I think, that was the magician that they brought out.
Yeah.
And the magician was trying to, make the Statue of Liberty disappear.
Yeah.
Except that we were in Hawaii, and so it was just like, it was total bullshit.
Yeah.
They were there in
But
the first place.
they serve a lot of free drinks.
They do serve a lot of free drinks. And then, I think this was right at the end when everybody was like tossing that ball of fire out. Everybody was going to catch it.
And see, all right. All right, and our next game, we are going to play a game called Hitchhiker. So if I can get a player out on stage to take the wheel of our minivan, that would be great. Can I please have a word that starts with the letter W.
Wawa.
I heard walrus. Walrus is your input. And have a nice trip.
Ooh, check this mirror here. That fake walrus in the back, that stuffed animal's not going to trick me this time. No, it's not. All right, we're good to go. I got a full tank of gas and, oh my God, a hitchhiker already. All right, come on in there, pal. Hello! It's so delightful to meet you. Oh, I'm so glad. It's so hot today. I brought some cupcakes and they're melting in the sun. They're melting. It's terrible, I tell you. Would you like one? Yes. Well, thank you so much. And now I don't want to alarm you, but there's something in the back seat. Oh, is it a walrus? Oh, we have another hitchhiker. Come on.
I'd like to thank you for this ride. May I please come around and come inside?
Please come inside.
How are you today? It's a beautiful day. Everybody's happy.
Wow, yeah, are we speaking in iambic pentameter?
It certainly sounds
Please
like
be sure to grab that wheel.
Whoa, well, she's got the wheel.
Of the road.
Well, if we do the mill, we don't have to make a choice. There.
Thank goodness
There's a
we
hitchhiker
have
over
another
there.
hitchhiker.
Come on in so we can stop
Please
you.
come in. Please.
What the hell's on this seat?
Well, you know
Ain't
what?
nothing. You'll get your ass down.
Right.
I can only keep this car so clean, so you gotta just
You
deal
come with a lot of attitude.
Yeah, I'm tired of this crap.
Got
What's
all the
that for
horses.
time?
I lost the pick 3, I lost the pick 5, I lost the pick 6.
Well,
I
maybe
got
you just
nothing.
pick your nose because you win that one.
Let's see! All right, moving right along. We are very fortunate this evening. We have with us here the world's foremost expert in, starts with a T. What is it?
Tetris.
Tetris, I heard? Tetris. We have the world's foremost expert in Tetris. There is actually a lot more to know about Tetris than you ever realize. Now, I should warn you that the world's foremost expert in Tetris does not speak English. But fortunately, they have brought their translator with them. So we're going to go ahead and hear from the world's foremost expert on Tetris.
Working in the form to blorbling. Leaving.
My name is Jonathan.
Perform the hymn. Labadahim hymn. Form the horn.
While listening to Buddha, I came up with this idea called Tetris.
The hymn and the horn. Born in and then the horn. And then the horn, and they're like, horn, horny, oh.
I really didn't like my childhood. When I was growing up in Germany, things happened, and I don't really want to talk about them, so I decided to come up with a game called Tetris.
Landed the horn bow, but he'd a hoe.
First, I got a computer, and then I pulled its guts out. When I looked inside, I saw all these little pieces, and I thought to myself, wouldn't American children love to play a game where you have shapes that drip from the ceiling?
Been a ho, been a he, been a who, but a ha.
Some of the shapes are colored red and green and purple and blue.
But a and then a haba haba ha.
do not upset me when I play Tetris.
Jonathan, would it be okay to take a few questions from the audience? Would that be all right? Okay, I know that there are some questions out. Yes, sir.
So I heard that actually it was a Polish man who invented Tetris, not a German man. Can you speak?
Behora hinna, hinna. Behora hara hit it da.
That was my father. He is such a bastard. I never liked him. I kicked his ass, and now he's gone.
One more question. Any other questions from the crowd? Oh, I see a question in the back.
Yeah. I was playing Tetris a lot as a teenager, and I achieved the high score. And just as I was entering my third initial, the game crashed, and I started drinking, and I haven't been able to get my life back. And I would like to know: is there anything that you can do to compensate me for the years lost in my life?
Behora hi, behin, and then behora hara nara.
I am a fantastic lover. My apartment number is 102. Come on down.
Let's see! All right. Okay, before the show, some of you all put some inputs into the giant basket of input. What I am going to do now is just hand a few of these to each of our improvisers. They are going to not unfold them and read them. They're just going to stick them in a pocket, or so, actually, you know what? Grab your own. Stick them somewhere in a pocket. As many as you like. There's a million in here. And we're going to play a game called Blind Line. They're going to incorporate your words into their scenes. All right. So let's get two players on stage. And just to start off this first scene, if I could get an input word, what is something that is under your bed that probably shouldn't be there? It's not where it belongs.
A metal baseball bat.
A metal baseball bat is your input. Really wanted to say that. Shot the gator. I'm going for the croc.
I don't know if that's a good job. I mean, when I married you, you didn't tell me about this habit.
Jillian, you come with me. You with me or you're not with me?
I'm with you.
You're with me.
I am with you, but I'm not with you.
I'm going to pop some tags.
What? That wasn't in our vows?
One, two, three. Try it again.
Dude, that was so nice.
Dude, I love the movie Good Will
You
Hunting.
aim for my shoulder?
Yeah.
Was that a good swing at least?
Oh, it's a great swing. So tell me about what happened last night.
What's that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
What's
You and Stacy?
that? Well,
Did you tell Emily?
Oh, that piece. We were in the basement and, we were talking about baseball bats. And next thing you know,
Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo.
her favorite movie is Wizard of Oz. So I thought you'd get some points by going there. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was a good move, man.
Yeah. Make love. Make more.
Wow, you have gotten so good at that. It's astonishing. I mean, whoa. That's, do you sedate the kittens beforehand?
A little bit, just a little. You don't want them too sedated because then they're just, dead weight. You want them to retain some of that,
And it's a
kitten.
meow, it's kind of cute.
Yeah, little sound effects.
Yeah. But I think I should start a new hobby too, but I'm not sure what quite to grab onto.
Well, sometimes the dad.
Oh, we've been out here for hours and it's not cracking. Ah, the cement. Jeez.
I'm gonna be here. I'm just not gonna do that
Getting a
anymore.
brain aneurysm or something. I mean, can you call somebody over to help me finish the job? What is this, like a 15-minute break over here?
I think you've almost got it.
Really? Well, maybe I just go a little bit faster.
Yeah, do it. There you go.
Crack.
Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
What do you think? It's from your mom.
A broken heart for your mom?
Well, I just ran out of yarn. I'm gonna fix that. I mean, she always says she loves me, so I thought I could show her that she does love me by giving her this hug.
I'm trying to help you be a good person here. But you hurt everyone around you. Your dad, your mom, I mean...
Yeah, her voice is still calling after all these years.
I mean, what you did to your dad, it was awful, and your mom's gonna...
What do you think if I had another heart? I'm getting pretty good at this.
Maybe.
All right, I think I've got one more number and then I got this safe open. You got the car running out back?
Yeah, about the car. So, you told me to get a car,
Yeah.
and I took the money, and I went to Chuck E. Cheese. I want a toy car, though.
Did you win a toy car?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So,
I've always tried to win those toy cars.
yeah.
I love Chuck E. Cheese.
And then Chucky, he kind of hustled me out of the rest.
Oh my God. You know, I love when that band plays.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Cheesettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
Really?
Just one more number.
Didn't I tell you to accessorize? Accessorize?
And scene! Alright, for the last time tonight, I'm asking for one last word. Let's do the letter V. A word that begins with the letter V.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous. So we are going to do one last of Beastie Boys with the word voluptuous. And this time, it's real simple. It goes like this. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Voluptuous, it describes my curves.
Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Girl talked about my legs. She had the nerve.